Mobile Philosopher here, and in this video we're going to see a few options in Google Drive, specifically how to create, organize, and find folders and files. So the first thing we want to do is go into our Gmail here, and in the upper part of the screen, we're going to see the option Drive and the black bar that's on the very top. We're going to click on Drive here. This will open up a new tab, which will allow us to see things in our Google Drive. Now this could be empty for you the first time you open it. That's not a problem. So the first thing we want to do here is to simply look at how to create something. Here we have the big red button in the left-hand corner, Create. Here we have Create Folders. We have Create Document, which is the same as a Word document. Create Presentation, which would be the equivalent to Microsoft PowerPoint. We have Spreadsheets, which would be the equivalent to Microsoft Excel. Then Forms and Drawings, which we'll see in other videos. So the first thing we want to do is create a folder. We're going to click on that, and out pops something like this. It says name the folder. We're going to name this Test1 and create that. And this will make it pop out under My Drive here, as we can see in this corner. Now, let's do something else here. Let's create another folder. And we're going to put this as Test2. As you can see, they pop up down here. Now the wonderful thing about this is that these are actually dynamic, so that we can move them around. So for example, I can grab Test2 and move it under Test1 if I want. Didn't want to. Let's make this here. Oh, there you moved it. So we have this here. We put this little arrow here to the side, making it go down, and then we have folder Test2. I can also create a folder from Test2, making another subfolder. I can go here, click on the little arrow that comes out when I hover over it, and then click on New Folder. When I do this, I can put Test3, enter, and I have created another subfolder for this Test2. Now, these folders here are also similar to what we saw in Gmail. We can change the colors of these guys by hovering over and clicking on, for example, change color. And here we can make this, for example, red. So just the same as labels in Gmail, we can change these folders to different colors to prioritize them. And they even have stars. We can click on Test3, for example, to star it. And if I go to star down here, I'm going to find the folders that have a star. So they are very similar to emails and Gmail. So now that we have these, one last thing that we can do is, if we go over to Test3 here, and we click on this little arrow here, we can actually move the folder. Instead of doing it dynamically or graphically, we can go out, click on Move here, and it allows me to do it in a more manual manner and putting it, for example, here. It gives a check mark here, and then all I do is press Move, and it will move that folder back to Test1. So these are very simple manners to play around with the folders here. Finally, what I can do is I can go here and create a document. We're going to click on that now. This will open up. We're going to just quickly name this Test111. Click Enter. I'm going to close that, go back, and right now it will present itself here. So similar to the folders, I can move this around. So I can move this to Test3, for example. And going to Test3, we're going to find it here. It tells me up above here where the document is. My Drive, Test1, Test2, Test3. And I can do the same thing as the folders. I can click on this guy and go to More, and I can move this guy to, for example, Test2 if I want. And click on Move, and it will now move that to Test2. So I have the similar options as I do with the other things here. Now, as I click on this, I can also rename things here. I can rename this document, or if I click on the folder instead, I can rename the folder, similar to what we saw before. Or I can prioritize this and make it a star. So all these types of things are very easy to do when you're doing things in Google Drive. So this is how we can create and organize things here, which is in a very simple manner. Now all we have to do is find out how to find things. And this is also very simple. Almost the same as in Gmail, we have a search bar here on the top, and the search bar also has options already pre-programmed. We have all documents, folders, drawings, images, PDFs, presentations, spreadsheets, forms, text documents, videos, tables, and I can find things by visibility. Public, anyone with a link, private, not shared, owned by me, not owned by me, or opened by me. So we're just going to take one simple example, text documents here, and it will open up a whole bunch of things here, and what we're going to do is find the one we just had, which would be test 111. We're going to press enter there, and out pops these things here. So we have certain possibilities of finding almost anything we want here. I can also get rid of this and just put test 101, and it will still come out with these options. So anything I want to look for, I can simply do it here. Now I can also, as you can see here, it will start coming out, pop out. As soon as I start typing here, it will start searching for things, and I can immediately click on one of these from here, and it will already open up a document, which is very nice. So anything I want to search for, I just choose the option here if I want to find something more specific, or just begin typing the name of the document here, and it will already come out. And this is the simple way of looking for things here in Google Drive. I hope this helps.